Okay, guys. How's it all looking? You all hear me? Make sure everything's alright. Alright. Hello. Alright, so just make sure we can, I'm heard, that we can actually hear everything. Yep, there it is. There it is. The huge chat surge right there. And of course, as usual, it wouldn't be a stream without it sounding a little low. So let's just try and fix that. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that should fix it. Just do a little bit. Okay, so welcome everyone. It's been a while since we've done a super debrief, but things have been really hectic lately. Just really, really intense. Just kind of getting things together, get my ducks in a row in terms of the house. So the house is going really well. I'm dealing with stuff with the garden. I'll show some pictures on my Twitter. Eventually, you can check it out at MasakoX below. So if you want to get updates about that. But yeah, for now, I think this is time for the debrief of episode 107. For those of you who haven't been here before, this is basically we just chill out for a little bit. We just kind of relax, talk about Dragon Ball Super, namely the main episode, but it can be mainly about anything really. Just 107 thing. Yeah. So that's what we're basically doing that. It's just chilling out. And if you want to make sure that you can actually get your questions seen in this chat, you can leave a super chat. You can either do so by tipping up there, bit.ly/parterpatrol, if you'd like to give whatever you can. Or you can actually go and click the dollar button below the super chat. So you can leave a super chat and I will get that on my screen here. So we can definitely see that. So I think the moral of the story really, just be kind, chill out, let's answer some questions and talk Dragon Ball, yeah? Alright, let's just make sure that I can actually see it so I won't get swamped. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing alright? Everyone doing okay? Sounds like everyone's, yeah, having a good time so far. Yeah, everyone's quite relaxed. Let's see. Everyone's, yeah, quite a lot of people saying Master Roshi is a freaking champion. And I will have to agree. I am so glad that, you know, he's had so much, you know, exposure and he's actually done quite a lot of stuff in the arc. I mean, he's powered like 5 people. He was like one of the most effective people in the tournament. So anyone, if you hear anyone saying that Roshi did nothing in the tournament power, he bodied 5 people. That's like, that's a lot of people. 5 out of 80. Yeah, you do the math. That's almost 10%. 10% of the combatants Roshi bodied. That's pretty good going. Akuja's saying that basically, you know, first time watching Masako live. So yeah, so basically, yeah, sorry about that. Just kind of something was at the door. But no matter. Everyone's just, we're here. Like first live stream we've done for about like 5 weeks or something. So it's definitely been a while. But I think, as everyone said, this episode was fantastic. It was just a really exciting time, really exciting in terms of, there was a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to see. So what's one we're taking the back street? This was an all-star of an episode. Yeah, you got to see Jiren do something. And if you know about the 1 hour special that's coming on the 8th of October, then this is foreshadowing. The fact that Jiren can punch people without actually punching them, that is scary. I mean, that's almost as intimidating as Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 being able to basically take out Omega Shenron with just a look. just have to look at them and they suddenly fall over. You don't quite get that with Jiren, but wow. Very excited about that. I saw a really funny picture of the Saitama meme. I'm just kind of like, when Saitama's reaction after seeing Jiren. Yeah, you just go like that. Yeah, finally really good to see. Finally good to see some action for Jiren. And going back to Roshi, he's definitely been upgraded, that Syed says. So yeah, finally some love to the OG characters. Well, the thing was though, is that Roshi had a lot of potential development. Because, yeah, he could have easily just eschewed his pervy ways, but, you know, he's done really well for himself. Yeah, he's come in, and he's vowed himself to be better and not, like, become a pervy person anymore. We all thought, oh, yeah, right, you know, this is just a joke. No, it was real. You know, I almost don't mind that it might just go away after the arc. The fact that it even happened and he stuck to his guns, that was good. And yeah, he was just really, really just good. It's fantastic just to see that. Okay, Ollie Johnson, thank you very much. Hi Masako, not that I'm complaining, I've loved it. But why do you think all the Roshi love is happening now after having sidelined him for so long? Good question. This was kind of what we were just talking about. Essentially, the thing about that is that Roshi was a character that had not really changed since episode 3 of the original Dragon Ball series. He was just, you know, an old man that liked young girls. And yeah, granted, he actually opened up a little bit and taught, you know, likes of Krillin, Goku, stuff like that. He opened up a little bit and actually was proud of them. But his own demeanor, if you didn't know him, was the same for decades. Probably, you could say, a couple of 100 years. But now, he actually made the effort to change his ways and be more, you know, dedicated to his fighting. It actually worked. He carried it through. And we were all hopeful that he would do it, but we didn't really think he would do it. But he did it. I think it's just that sense of pride. And the fact was that Beerus, of all people, Beerus, who is the most selfish dude in the entire series, you know, other than Goku, actually said, "You did good, old man. I'm proud of you. You got my respect. I appreciate you more." I'm thinking, that is some praise. That's coming from Beerus. So it just made that impact. You think, oh, good golly, that was a good episode. Yeah, but Onyx Joe Sky, I am in the chat. You know, I'm talking to you right here. All right, so 2000 Gamer, Masako, who do you think will betray the other first, Frost or Frieza? I think personally, Frost is the only reason that Frost is kind of acting the way he is because he knows that Frieza's got his back. So I think there'll be a point where Frieza goes like, "Oh, I'm done with you, Frost. Very good to know you, chum. Good to know that my kind runs well in Universe 6, but you know, I no longer need you. Ta-ta." Frieza will have played him all along. And Frost will think, "What, Frieza? No, I thought we were best buddies. Oh, the only best buddy that I have is myself. Ta-da!" Jacob Wilford, yeah, my theory about the end credits, no, it's gone. But again, it's just a theory. Theories can be, yeah, proved wrong. Oh well. Alright, so I'd say, oh well. You just have to admit that you're wrong. Sometimes you never get it right. Oh well. Christopher Stoltz, thank you, sir. You predicted Jiren would be a lawful good counter to the chaotic good that is Goku, but it seems like the other Pride Troopers are protecting him. Do you think he isn't as noble or as strong as you thought? Well, that's a good question, actually. They're keeping Jiren locked down, and I would think that he does all this meditating, so maybe he's quite the malevolent force, but he needs to have this constant meditation in order to control it. So they just need him to do the job, defend himself, and not do anything else. Because I think maybe he can't control himself if he's let off the handle for too long. So maybe, as you say, he might not be a lawful good character. He may be a chaotic neutral. Lawful neutral, maybe. That's the thing. Just quite curious there. We'll have to wait and see. But we're definitely seeing a little bit more of Jiren before the 1 hour special. Abdullah Khan, what are your thoughts on the recent news of Matt Mercer's hit in the anime? I remember he was in the moustache video when you went, heh, and he would give a funny look, foreshadowing. I think it's a cool choice for hit. Yeah, that was really interesting recasting. Because I thought the hit voice in Xenoverse was okay. It was alright. Yeah, I didn't complain. But Matt Mercer, come on. He's Jotaro. He's Jotaro Kujo. He's McCree. He plays the enigmatic badass who's just like aloof. Hits the perfect dude for him. You know, you basically just... I just hope he has a slightly different voice, maybe an older voice instead of just another JoJo or another McCree. Basically, people will just say, oh, it's just Space JoJo. JoJo in space. I just really hope it doesn't come to that. Carl Creedon, I wish I could get my room that dark during the day. Feels bad, man. No, well, to be fair, it's about 10 past 8 at night. So it's the dark, and I quite like working in the dark. It kind of helps me focus. Cobra Panic, what do you think of the Stardust Crusaders dub? Now, even though this is really kind of more of a Dragon Ball stream, I have been watching a lot more JoJo lately, and it's fantastic. Although, what is up with a funky fetus? That's all I'm going to say. Jeez. I knew JoJo was bizarre, but I just was left thinking, is that even anatomically possible? I won't say any more now, but for those of you who watch Stardust Crusaders, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Pizza 15X. I'm really grateful you're reviewing these episodes as it helps me keep up with what's going on in Dragon Ball Super until it gets dubbed by Funimation. Well, you know, I think it's really good. I'm really enjoying doing the reviews, and I actually look back at the first one, and I remember I just go like, oh, I'll put out a poll, see if anybody wants me to do a review, then just go like, you know, just, oh well. Just like, and the rest is history, you could say. I'm glad I do these reviews. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Louis Pena says, don't you think it's kind of odd whenever Universe 7 goes, there is a person in Universe 6 that also goes? You know, it's just, that's actually a good point. You know, when you get Vegeta going, and you got Roshi going, although Roshi kind of went on his own terms. So that's cool. Oh, Linky Legends. Linky Legends, you said, how does Goku get his new form? I don't know. We'll have to find out with the 1 hour special. For those of you asking, this is not a jacket, it's a dressing gown. Because it's quite cold here. It's maybe about like in the high 40s pretty much. So I'm just like, I need to keep cool. As well as that, I'm wearing a New York t-shirt because I went to New York. Yeah. So basically I went to New York when I back in a couple of years ago now. Very good time. Really enjoyed myself there. Yeah, Victor Bradley, Paul Vegeta indeed. I mean, he really kind of needs to work on his confidence. Gohan is asking whether he's going to be eliminated next. I don't think so. I think Gohan is going to go the distance. He will be there with Goku. Yeah, he will. He could be the MVP of the tournament. You never know. Why does Champa want to defeat Beerus even though they're brothers? Well, the whole reason is that they're brothers. They have this vendetta. And even though the tournament that they had back in the Universe 6 arc was a tie. It ended in a tie, I think. He wants to get back at Beerus no matter what. He wants to kind of settle the score. Yeah, also, did anyone, as I might have mentioned in the review, basically, Maji Kyle is in Japanese. Seriously? I thought that was a masterstroke, because it only dawned on me when you actually put the phrase in there with the characters. You think, oh, that makes sense. Of course, it makes as much sense as Grants would say it. Abdullah Khan says, did you know in Dissidia Final Fantasy NT 2018 has Noctis and Garland as playable characters and are voiced by Ray Chase and Chris Sabat, who voiced Piccolo in different dubs? So in the game, we get Piccolo versus Piccolo if they reprise the roles. Huh. Interesting. Nice little fact there. Which dub did Ray Chase do Piccolo? Probably must have been like an early dub or something like that, but I don't remember that. That's a new one for me, I must admit. Well, okay. Let's take a look. See. Confused Confessions. Is Goku's new form really necessary? It's not really necessary, but come on, it's a new transformation. Most people that are Dragon Ball fans will definitely take a badass transformation, considering that at least it's just not another Super Saiyan form. It's something else. I don't know what it is. It could be, as some people say, Ultimate Goku. It could be a whole new thing. It could be Godku, like a true super. Maybe because it's true Golden Frieza, this could be true Super Saiyan God Goku, true God Goku. Maybe. So we never know, because I don't know what's up with the Silver Eyes. But yeah, we might get some ideas in the special. But Ron Animate says Goku's new form will sell some great toys. Yep, that is definitely a thing. That is certainly a thing. It's just a brand new form will then actually get new toys. On 1223, have you played Dragon Ball FighterZ Closed Beta? I have not, and it saddens me so much. I say, Christopher Salt says, what would your DBZA Roshi say to Beerus' compliment? I say, quiet kitty cat, you're busy thinking about my alone time I'm gonna have. Yeah, pretty much like that. I say, you have no idea how much I want to release. Cat, how would you like to see my dick? You got to have that whole thing. Get it on the submarine. Mifuno Godfrey, is Jiren's name Heat translated in English? Basically, it's variation. It's just switching of the word rangi, which is the English or the Japanese for range, as in a cooking range. It's essentially, most of the Pride Troopers are named after kitchen appliances. Topo is a worktop. Yours truly, do you think Android 21 will be playable? If she's not playable, then I think she will probably be the main antagonist or one of the significant antagonists. Yeah, again, it could be just Limit Breaker Goku. You know, Goku that has broken his limits with an awesome power. So again, if you guys want to make sure that you can get your question guaranteed to be answered, you can leave a super chat below or tips up there. Just a little tip there, as we are now 20 minutes past the hour. The Fancy Man says, do I hear new toys for Dragon Ball Super? Marketing! Yes, you do indeed. Yeah. just new forms, new transformations, new character designs. You can definitely sell some toys, or you can sell some kind of merchandise. Cobra Panic. Will we be attending Youmacon with TFS this year? I don't think Team 4-Star is going to be at Youmacon this year. Unfortunately, our schedules are looking extremely weak. Yeah, and extremely busy, I'm afraid. As much as we'd like to, we might try again next year. We'll see how it goes. Ali H. Field says, the question is, will he scream to get this transformation? Of course he will. That's just part and parcel. No, the question is, you need to know what makes him scream. That's the thing. Syed says, since Android 21's a thing, is it safe to say that she'll appear in the anime sooner or later? Potentially. Further down the line, perhaps. The trouble is, though, you know, she could just be a game character. But if she's really popular, they will try and find a way of squeaking her in somewhere. Like, maybe she was just, like, away on vacation or something, or she got reprogrammed and had robotic amnesia or something, and she then suddenly finds out who she is. Andrea Liddell said, I'd love to see Goku just squeak quietly to activate his new form. You can see Octopimp's ASMR Super Saiyan 3 going, and this is to go even further beyond. That's just so bizarre, but I love it. Such a great video. It's so stupid, but I just love it so much. How many people have got in the chat so far? How many have we got? We've got 400 people. 400 people, not bad. Good to see some people in here. That is quite nice. And for those of you who are actually watching, just be sure to click the bell icon, because I think a lot of people I've been getting on Twitter have been saying, like, MasakoX, I didn't even know you had a vid out. So be sure to click the bell icon just to make sure everything's going tickety-boo. Let's see. Sin Overlord says, thank you, MasakoX, for doing the voice of Goku and for giving us an awesome video channel. Yay! That's good to know. It's always really good. Yours truly says, can you do 2 weeks for what ifs? Well, the thing is that if I do it too often, it won't be a special. If you do a what if week every month, then you know that it's gonna be coming, and then you just think, oh boy, here comes the what if week. It's usually that maybe the 2nd or 3rd week of the month. Noam, it's Hayax is asking, how's it going with the house? Yeah, it's going pretty well. We've done some DIY. I've been learning how to sand a windowsill and actually peel wallpaper. So that's a lot of interesting fun. Garden's coming along nicely. We will hopefully go on to getting the windows in next week. Who knows? We'll get some new updates there. That'll be very nice, because we bought a house. It needs a lot of work, as in it needs a little bit of TLC. James Garcia says, thank you by the way, do you think Goku is still going to fight Toppo before the Jiren fight? If not, who do you think is going to take on Toppo? The guy needs more love. I don't really know, actually, because there's not that much time left. Because then again, he could end up fighting a little bit with Toppo at the beginning of 109. But ultimately, I think he's going to be answering to Jiren. Because other than that, I don't really see that's going to happen. But, I mean, we got a little bit with Toppo. But now that I think about it, Toppo may just be coordinating people and just making sure that they don't go out and they don't lose. Alphilian, thank you very much, sir. What are your thoughts on possibly both Universe 6 and 7 surviving since they're twin universes? Because since the universes that are not competing still equal to 13 as well. I don't know, actually. I think maybe if the tournament ends and they both have the same amount of people, then either it might be a tie, or they might just be sudden death. The first person to lose a person from their team, they lose. So they might be like that. But I don't know. But then again, the Omni King is quick to change the rules, so he could just suddenly change the rule. Jonathan Mitchell, thank you very much. Love your reviews and what-if theories. Why does Champa hate Beerus so much? Because they're brothers. They're sibling rivalry. And Beerus used a wish on of the Super Dragon Balls to bring back Champa's Earth. So basically, Champa's really quite sore about the fact that he got one-upped by his own brother. So he's kind of like, oh, I want to get him back. You know, it's just brothers doing brotherly things. CM Water, thank you very much. Unrelated to the episode, but can I get a DB-related picture plug? Let's see. Let's have a look. Perfect launch. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure. Basically, CM Waters is just that link there I've just left in the chat is basically perfect launch. What a very interesting design. I like it. Thanks for submitting, pal. All right. Alex Jr. says, when the time comes, do you think an abridged version of Dragon Ball Super could suffer from copyright? I think it can happen now. You never know what could happen. Yani Sofia Noriega Hurtado. Do you know something about the Latin fandom? Do you know any parody series? I don't honestly really know that much about the Latin American population. Only the fandom. I only know that it's a very passionate one, and you know I've got quite a lot of Mexican fans. I think Mexico is in my top 10 countries. That and Portugal. So yeah, from Spain, Portugal, Brazil, Mexico, just like really good. I really love having all these different countries around the world that really like my stuff. So that's awesome. Parzival Doom. I think the final four will be Goku, Jiren, Toppo, and Gohan. Goku and Jiren eliminate each other, and then Gohan beats Toppo to win. I know, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's, I think any theory right now could be crazy. It could be completely not thing that we expressed. Could not be that we expected. Cobra Panic, that was Octopimp that made the ASMR Super Saiyan Goku video. Louis Pena, are you tired of all the Justice name calling? No. That is fantastic. That is awesome. I love all of those things. Zach Carpenter says, I'm a huge fan of you and the rest of TFS since all of you helped me through a darkest time in my life. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, of course you can, dude. That's the whole point of this stream right now. Mega Ray 220, you guys don't need to do since Funimation's current writing is basically DBZA. Really? I've not actually been keeping up with the Super Dub. I'm waiting until the DVDs come out. So I'm gonna wait until the DBC DVDs, the discs. So when it comes out on, so I can watch it legitimately, I want to actually see it. Onyx Joe Sky. Can I draw? Sort of. Not well. I mean, I used to have a DeviantArt page, but, I leave that to much more talented people than I, because that's one of the things I really respect. I really respect artists, and I really respect musicians for what they do, the fact that they have the patience to do it, and just their skill. It's not something I've been able to pick up. So I have immense pride for anyone like that. Gargraves GM, he's just joined. Well, thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining, sir. And somebody's asking, what are my top 10 countries? I will list them out for you. Well, bear with me one moment. Wait one, please, caller. Let's see. Okay, so let's go with the top 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, tied for 10th. We have Portugal and Mexico. Oh no, this is a five-way tie. Five-way tie. Five-way tie for 10th. Portugal, Mexico, India, Italy, and Sweden with 0.6%. In 9th is Poland with 0.7%. And that's tied with the Philippines, tied for 8th. It's 0.7% with the Philippines. And in 7th place, it is Brazil at 0.9%. The Netherlands at number 6 at 1.3%. Germany 5th, and my highest non-English speaking country at 2.1%. Australia 4th, 3.1%. Canada 4.5%. UK 8.9%. And you guys in the US 63%. 63%. So 2/3 of you. 2/3 of you in America make up my audience in America. Neat. But I've got like, oh, it's a ridiculous amount of countries. 216. Basically, in the last month, 200 people from 216 countries have watched my content. What's at the bottom? Nauru. Nauru and Kiribati. 2 views each. It's kind of cool. I like it. Alright, so Evil Platypus now says, hello, Mr. Masako, nice to catch a stream again. Is it just me, or is it weird hearing the Gods of Destruction call him Master Roshi? Sounds off. Well, the thing is, though, basically, the Gods of Destruction, because he is Muten Roshi, so he is kind of, he is a master of martial arts. So I think, yeah, he may not be, Beerus may not say that he is his master, but, you know, he is a master of martial arts, so, you know, you gotta be, like, respected. Chase Flavors, were you surprised when Master Roshi got wrung out? No? Well, I was sad that he kind of decided to withdraw, but, you know, he'd done a lot, and realistically, there wasn't really much he could do. I mean, you know, if he could recover, sure, but who's to say that Frost won't just try and gang up on him again? It's a lot of variables there. In watching the dub, I noticed they briefly touched on the dragon god that made the Super Dragon Balls. What if he is one of the Universe 6 Namekians? Christopher Stoltz. Thank you very much, by the way. It could be. That could be just a really, really powerful Namekian that made them, but no. I think because they said that they were made by the god Zalama, so maybe Zalama was a Namekian. Could have been. Sage Danani, how do you feel about the detail of animation on each one of the characters in the current arc versus future Trunks arc? I feel it's a bit downgraded. Well, I suppose really it's just there's a difference between the future Trunks arc and the Tournament of Power arc is that they've added a new filter. Toei has made a new filter which has tried to recapture the actual ideas of hand-drawn animation, as in like inconsistently thick line art, to make it just look a bit more organic. They've added a grain, so it's like post-production. There's a lot more of it, so it's very different. So if you look back to it, the lines are really clean in the Goku Black arc, but now it's a little bit more organic. So there is a difference there. You are quite right there. Prince Cooler, Tien still got the shaft. Such a shame. He really should have been used more in the tournament. Yeah, that's very true. But at the same time, I just think there's only so much they can do, because Tien doesn't really have a personality. He kind of he kind of went out through a cheap shot, like with Krillin. Krillin got ringed out by a cheap shot. So did Ten Shinhan, and Roshi would have been wailed on too. But luckily, he had the chance to be able to retire on his own and undefeated. So that's the thing. He was not defeated. He was not thrown out of the ring by another opponent. He did it to himself. Let's see. OSC Mag, this is a spicy question. Would you do discussions on other franchises, something rich in lore like Transformers, for example? Well, the thing is, though, with that, is that I really don't know enough about those franchises in order to actually comment on them. And I would not want to, like, do any, tread on anyone's toes that is a real expert in those franchises. I don't really know much about Transformers. I know the very bare bones of it, but I wouldn't feel comfortable making a discussion video about it, because I'm not an expert. I'm going to leave it to the experts. Alex Henry, fix that blunder I told you about the last review. Honestly, I'm just going to leave that be, because, it's one of those things you just got to own up to a mistake and then try and make sure it doesn't happen again. It's just I've got to leave it there for in time immemorial. So people will know that I'm not perfect, that I make mistakes. I goof. I goof a lot. I'm only human. I'm not saying or anything like that. So you just gotta go, oh well, I messed up. Let's just try and make sure that doesn't happen again. Just do more checks. Because the thing was, though, it was there, but then I got some kind of Premiere glitch, and then I must have just pressed undo one too many times and got rid of the clip. Shoot. So, my own little case of human error. Oh, dearie me. Revolt Lars Wolfblade, would I ever sing the third opening of JoJo? I am actually working on a dub of Sonochi no Kyoku. So, the second opening to Stardust Crusaders. Just working on that. As well as doing a duet with Megami 33 for Great Days. That'll be a lot of fun. Rektar says, if you want to know more about Transformers, you should read the IDW comics. Yeah, the IDW comics have actually been pretty good, so maybe I'll have a look at that. Gargraves, can I continue the Parter manga? Trouble is, though, my artist has had to have surgery on his hand, so he is out of action for 6 months. So I am going to have to either find a temporary artist, or we're going to have to just go on hiatus, I'm afraid. Alright, let's just make sure that we've got things going. Tickety boo. Alright, things going good? Alright. Moataz Habui, did you see the preview for the next episode? I did indeed. And basically the preview for that next episode is, it looks like, oh no, Freezer and Frost are betraying Universe 7. Oh dearie me, who'd have seen that coming? But either that's going to involve Frost getting eliminated, and then Freezer will just go, oh well, I guess I'll just have to play ball with you after all. So, you say, oh well, worth a shot. Anaz Zebu says, when does the special episode air? It airs at the same time, 8th of October. So, on the 1st of October, there is no episode. So, there won't be an episode the week after next. I'll be at JCon then. So, I'll be at a little convention in Derby. We're going up to JCon for the... Oh, hang on. 5th time. 5th time. I've been to quite a few of them. Yeah, it's a cute con, that. It's a good con to end this convention season. Because June till September, very busy. In the Bridge Goku's voice, can you say, oh, look! It's an all-you-can-eat buffet! Yay! Yay! And stuff. And junk. Okay. CM Waters, thank you very much. Xenoverse thought, we have a supreme car of time. Is there a god of destruction of time? I don't know, actually. I think probably time is already disruptive enough as it is, so I think she just needs to make sure... She's basically a supervisor, pretty much. She just needs to make sure that things don't go insane and people don't mess with time. She had a really good run until Trunks just came along and messed everything up. So, yeah. She's one of those supervisors who just really kind of sits on a bum all the time and just drinks coffee. Now she's actually having to do her job. Evil Platypus, thank you. It seems the theory surrounding the order of character elimination based on their appearance in the outro is wrong. Vegeta fans everywhere are cheering. It didn't look like it was going to be wrong, but it was a bait and switch. It could have been. It definitely could have been, but Roshi saved the day on that one. But it's okay. I've seen a lot of people... I've dropped it now, so it's like, oh well. I was wrong. But people are now saying there's a permutation of that theory. That it depends on how far away the character is from the screen. If they're close up, then that means that they are going to be in there for longer. And you think... I think that's clutching at straws, really. Prince Cooler, have I watched Space Dandy? I have watched about 7 or 8 episodes of Space Dandy. I need to watch more of that. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. Oh, I was going to answer that, but oh well. Or yours truly, Toei trolling us again. I openly admit that I probably got played, as did quite a lot of people. I will admit that Toei got me good. They got me. They got me. Ben Fox, TV special is canon, yes? Yes, it is. It's when they mean a special, it's essentially a double bill. So you're just getting 2 episodes in one. A 1 hour special. So you know whenever you have on Toonami, you get 1 hour of Dragon Ball Z, for example. It's just basically that. Sorry about that, itchy nose there. Ollie Johnson, thank you very much. Is it me or has Dragon Ball become a bizarre cosmic horror with Super? The Omni Kings as a concept are oddly scary to me if you think about it. Basically, the Omni Kings... It's kind of true. The Omni Kings are really scary because they're unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. You just think, what are you going to be getting up to? It's just strange. But, hey, I'll take something a little different. It's a nice little variation there. CM Waters. Also, next episode, Kaba vs. Toppo. Brief or long fight? I don't know. I would like to think that it's probably going to be a long fight. And I would like to hope that Kaba actually gets a decent fight. And it's not just relegated to the sidelines. Now we have Khalifa and Kale. They seem to have, they seem to go through those small Saiyans quite easily. We had Tarball, then we had Kaba, then we got Khalifa, and then Kale. You just think, oh, okay. It'd be nice to actually focus on some people for a change. Oh well. Gohan, Moscow, do you think Zeno is going to change the rules and allow killing? I actually did a video on that. If you look on my channel, there is a video saying that, will the tournament rules change? And I personally think they will, because the Omni King will get bored, and he'll just think, oh yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, let's just do that. Andreas SSG, thank you very much. Have I seen the 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix? I have not seen it. It does look very cool. I like the art style. I need to catch up on that. But at the moment, I'm catching up with JoJo. Maybe I'll catch up on that one. And anybody who's watched JoJo? Mariah? Wow. Yeah, okay, Mariah. As in, like, I loved Joseph's reaction of just like, what? I mean, for those of you asking, yeah, if anyone asks, Battle Tendency is my favorite part. Yeah, by a long shot. But Mariah, damn. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Brendan Outlaw, Can I get a shout out in your next episode review? I'm sorry, mate. I don't do shout outs in the episode reviews. I kind of just either keep it to just stuff like that or promotional stuff. In fact, I'm actually got a new sponsor deal for the rest of the year with Verve. So Crunchyroll, that's a lot of fun. That's exciting news for the channel. So hopefully that'll go really well. So next week it'll be sponsored by Verve, and hopefully they do intend to actually be featured in different countries. Just so you know. Gabriel, right done. Do you feel like Tien has gotten the shafted? I feel like they could have done more with him, but at the end of the day, you know, there's only so much they can do. But oh well. Gabriel, right done. Yeah, you got that. Okay, cool. Vicky M. If a person from Universe 6 and Universe 7 have a baby together, what will happen? It'll be a very confused baby. It will literally have an identity crisis. Where does it go? Andrew3934, Masako, how would you put Gogeta into Super? I don't know. I would like to think they do know the fusion dance. So you never know. Solid Snake, would you ever do any visits and conventions in Ireland? I am. I'm going to AkumaCon. I go to AkumaCon every year. That's in Galway. So I'll be going there again. So you'll definitely see me there for like the nth time. I'm part of the furniture there. So that's at the end of January. Corey Buttplug, are you getting hit by demonetizations? Yeah, I am a little bit. Yeah, I did get hit. The Yamcha manga got demonetized for some reason. Yeah, my review of the finale, that got hit. I got a manual review and it got cleared, but I had no idea why. I was just I spent the best part of a day just going like, what the fuck? What? What's going on there? It's just a complete mystery to me, if I was honest. James Silver, I heard fusion is legal in the tournament. It is legal. You know, it's not an outside implement. It's a technique. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Dwayne Batson, do you think we're going to get an episode of 17 and 18 working together? I think we've already had that. We have seen them work together, so we might see them a little more. Thank you, Rahime. I appreciate the cookie. Okay. RKTH, they better not mess with the Raditz video. No, don't worry. Touch wood, everything's okay with those ones. Definitely okay. I'm really glad how they've been turning out. That's fantastic. And you won't believe this, but there is a Raditz turned good fan club on DeviantArt. It's got like 35 plus members. I'm one of them. But it's so cool. I love getting fan art for the What If series. It's just so cool. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm actually making a difference. It's just, you know, that people really engage with it. I must be doing something right. Yeah. Side says, what am I drinking? It's just plain water, really. No, it's vodka. Nah, it's definitely that. It's definitely water. The Artanism, what do I think about fighters so far? Well, from what I've seen, it looks amazing. I just think it's remarkable. Andrea says, Raditz are those little green things from the original Z, right? Or am I far behind? Trollolololol. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Mega Bison, do I drink? I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I like a rum and coke. It's very nice. But yeah, I only kind of drink socially. I don't drink on my own. I only kind of just go when I'm out or at a con. I like to have a nice drink. like a nice caipirinha. Eric Falcon, do you think we'll ever get an episode with Goten, Trunks, and Marin protecting the 17's island? I don't know. We might get a cutscene. I hope we get a cutscene, but I wouldn't be expecting it. I think we might be for episode 109, because there's a lot of stuff you need to fill an hour in, so we might get some of that. We might get a quick 5-minute scene. Just to kind of give you the idea about how they're getting up to, how they, what they're doing. Ben Fox, when am I releasing What If Raditz Turn Good Part 7? That will be next month. It will be next month, so it'll be in October. Probably around the time of my birthday. So, yeah. So, we'll hopefully round that off before the birthday. It'll actually be 1 year. That'll be the 1 year anniversary of the discussion videos. Yeah, nice little anniversary there. I still can't believe there are over 100 of those things. Cameron Lyndhurst, favorite arc of all Dragon Ball. It had to be the Cell arc. The Cell arc is perfect. It's got the drama, it's got the tension, it's got the progression, and Cell is just a fantastic and attractive villain, I must say. That jawline don't lie, and neither do I. Azplex, Masako, have you seen My Hero Academia? I've seen the first 6 episodes, but I'm going to wait until Season 2 finishes. And then I can actually sit down and watch it all properly. Mafumo Godfrey, what do I think of Gokism religion in Brazil? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, that's a bit curious. But yeah. I think I've got time for maybe 2 more questions. So then we can start to wrap things up here. Okay. Let's see. Masako, what is your favorite what if? Mine is what Goku turned Super Saiyan during the King Piccolo arc. Yeah, that was definitely a good one. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed that one. But I suppose the one that I keep going back to a lot is probably the what if Future Trunks couldn't go back to the future, so if he was stuck in the past. That was a really good one. I really enjoyed making that one. Rektar, will I open a PO box? I have a PO box. I've had a PO box for like 1.5 years. If you look in the description, you can find the address. So you can find it there. Hey, local 12322. Saluti from Italy. I like the saluti tutti frutti. Stuff like that. Let's see. One more question. All right. Ollie John says, Gokuism, or the Church of Goku, is basically a system of beliefs using Dragon Ball and Goku as a moral compass. Oh dear. Using Goku as a moral compass? That's not exactly the smartest idea out there, I must be honest. CM Waters. Well, of course there, buddy. Hey everyone, Goku here. For those of you who have been affected by Hurricane Irma, well, don't worry there. Goku's got your back. I'm gonna go and find that Irma, and then go and give them a deck in the schnoz. Because, you know, there are a lot of baked goods and bakery stands that were knocked down by her, and all I gotta say is, what you got against baked goods? I want me some Floridian muffins, you know? I can't get them. So, Irma, you're just mean. You're like Freezer. But, you know, don't look even more like baked goods. At least he would give me pizza. But, yeah. But seriously, if you have been affected by all the events from Irma, I really hope that you manage to get back on your feet more
and be able to look up to the sky and say, "Come at me, bro!" And I hope that you're all doing really well. So there you go.
Seriously, I really hope you're all doing okay. Gabriel Rundown says, Goku, you can't punch a hurricane.
You wanna try me, bro?
Okay, let's see. Come on. Let's. Yeah, I think that's a. You know what? That's a really good. That's a good way to wrap things up. You know, nice bit of bit of love, bringing in the love, end the stream. I think that's a good place to end. So thank you so much for tuning in, joining in. Thanks for all your questions and whatever you could give. That's fantastic. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and we will have a discussion video for you tomorrow. But if you weren't aware about the videos, for the next couple of months, there will be only 2 discussion videos per week. So there'll be one on Monday, there'll be one on Friday. And if I do have the time to do a random video in the middle of the week, then it'll be sometime then. So, hope you're all having a good rest of your Sunday. And until next time, guys, be sure to like, share, subscribe, click the bell icon so you don't miss anything. So Notification Squad, hope you're there. But until next time, guys, catch you later, and have a good night.